Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. We're going to look at some more original found parts used for Boba Fett's costume. There's quite a lot of Boba Fett stuff, but there's quite a lot of Boba Fett found parts. I've got quite a lot of Boba Fett found parts, so we thought we'd show some off. Now, some of them are really boring, and some of them are really, really interesting. I'll give you an example. This is an ever-ready torch. And this little square here is used on the gauntlets, and so is this. This is sort of in the raised part of the right gauntlet. Goes that way. Yeah, and this is visible, and it's got that's inside the gauntlet, and you can shine a light because having a torch on your gauntlet was a good idea, I think. That's an example of one that's, yeah, it's a found part, and it was used, and it was really cool that someone identified it, but it's just a little torch in it. Whereas this is a spear gun. Oh yes. Now this is a little bit more interesting, so I thought we'd do the video on this rather than our tiny little torch. Yeah? So unless you want to see more on the torch, comment below. So let's check this out. Before we get down to the gun, let's have a little look at the holster was not used. The spear was not used, but look at that, how cool is that? Oh yeah, nice. So if I can find out a way to pressurize this, we could probably shoot that. But for now, this is the gun. Well, we couldn't shoot it with this one because I've already started taking this apart, and there's bits removed like this, and the trigger mech. So we've already took that out, but I put it back together just so you could get an idea of what the gun looks like as a spear gun. Technisub, made in Italy. Look at that. How cool is that? But it doesn't look like this in the movie, so let's have a look. Let's make it look a little bit more like the movie. We don't need this bit. And well, it's long. Kept going forever then. We don't particularly need that bit. Yeah, now all of a sudden it's starting to look a bit more like it. So apart from paint and one other modification of removing this section and removing the red safety altogether, this gets removed as well, so we've just got the shape, this gets removed. Aside from that, there we have it, Boba Fett sidearm from Empire Strikes Back. That is rather nice. Something tells me that this probably gets removed as well. This ring, but I'd have to check on that. So, not a great deal to talk about on this one. That is it in a nutshell. These parts stripped off that we don't need, and some other bits and pieces removed. Amazing. I remember a few years ago, a friend of mine, Mojo Fett, did an amazing replica of this, and I think that's still the benchmark, and it was set quite high. So if we're going to do a replica of this, I think we are, then we know what we're aiming for. Nice. So it's strange. It's strange and yet interesting how they plundered hobbies and interests and activities and fields to pick out stuff to use. The obvious connection with this is also the diver's buckle that's used on the jetpack harness, and then the jetpack harness itself. That's been debated for a long time whether that was anything to do with scuba or not. But there you go. Scuba diving spear gun. The Pulse 40. Nice. I f***ing love found parts.